Hey everyone, welcome back to Suburban Warfare. I'm Andrew.
I'm Peter.
And here we have the 5th out of 6 battle plans of the Shadespire Campaign.
We're almost done.
It's been quite a journey.
Yes, indeed.
It's like we've been in 3 different outfits since we started.
Yeah, quite a long journey.
And you still have a beard.
You still don't have one.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
So, we have been fighting each other. It's been pretty neck and neck. I did manage to swing 2 battle plans in a row. So
Yep.
We'll see how it goes. The next battle plan kind of has me on my toes. He's going to try and do as rats do and sneak in and assassinate my general.
Yep. Finally.
Of course, we'll talk about that when we get into the battle map. We have some cool new terrain features to show you. And as always, we will show you our warbands first with the updated command abilities and artifacts and new units that we've added. We'll talk about the scenario that we're playing, and then we will show you what the battle mat looks like, and then we'll go ahead and play.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, so we will see how this goes. I still think this is anyone's game. It's, you know, the dice.
It's close.
The dice determine who's the victor. Currently, I do have a couple more units, but you've been saving up for some brute strength.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I know you have that new Plague Priest with the warpstone tipped spear. He's got some staff. He's got some nasty abilities that we're hoping to unleash on the table today.
Hopefully they don't backfire.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the warbands. Here we have the updated warband for the Forces of Order. In command, we have our Skink Star Priest as our general, and he has the Mask of Horror as his artifact of power, as well as the command traits Merciless, Killer, and Crusader. He's joined by 3 Saurus Knights, one of each of the command squad with the Banner and the Drummer and the Alpha, a Pterodon Rider Alpha, and another Pterodon, both with Sunleech Bolas, and then 5 Thunderers with full command, including the Captain with the Brace of Pistols, 2 Saurus Warriors, one as the Alpha and one with the Star Drake icon, and then we have a Kurnoth Hunter Huntmaster, affectionately named Bruce, who just joined us from the last scenario.
And here we are with the updated Forces of Chaos. We still have all our good old-fashioned Skaven, but now we've got the Plague Priest with the Warpstone-tipped staff that decided to join us. Yeah, nothing really too major, but hopefully his Plague Prayers will be able to help assassinate the Order General.
And here we have the mat, the table that we are going to be playing on for our battle plan, which is called Assassinate, but in the context of the Shadespire campaign, it is called
Empowered by Death.
Oh. Alright. Yeah. So in this scenario, we do have an encampment which belongs to me. Since I won the last scenario, I automatically become the target, and Peter with Chaos will be the assassins. He'll touch on the scenario itself. Just wanted to show you the layout a little bit. We have placed some terrain. Over here we have some sinister terrain. And then we have damned tree and pond. And then an enchanting tree over here. And then a crumbling rock.
Crumbling rock, the greatest of all rocks.
So, Peter, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what is unique about the scenario and how we achieve victory.
Okay, so in this scenario, because Order won last time, they're going to be in the encampment, as Drew said. However, all of the units can leave that encampment except for the general. And I am trying to kill the general. So Drew has to actually put all of his forces within this 12 by 12 square, and I actually get a 3-inch border along the sides of the map. If I am able to kill his general, that's a major victory for me. If I'm able to kill his general, however my general dies, that's a minor victory for me. If Drew tables me and kills all of my guys, that's a major victory for him. Also, if he only loses 3 wounds by the end of the battle, that is a minor victory. There's no draws in this one, so it's either you win or you lose.
Yes, and then also if I survive the 5th battle round with full wounds, that's still a major victory,
Right.
similar to tabling. So, how we're going to deploy is that we will do traditional alternating deployment. We will roll off for that. See who's going to deploy first.
5s.
All right.
5 and a 2. All right, so that is going to be a Skaven deployment first.
All right, so we'll see where we will go.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off with my Claw Leader. He's actually going to go ahead and start off right over here.
All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and place my Saurus Warrior Alpha just kind of over here.
And next I'm going to go ahead and place my Bell Chimer right next to his little friend over here.
I think I'm going to do the buddy system just like you. With my Star Drake icon right there.
With this guy right over there. There we are.
And I think it's just about time for my Saurus Knight Alpha to kind of be over here.
He is going to go ahead and drop on down right there.
Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put a Saurus Knight on this side as well, just kind of doing a patrol.
I'm going to drop down my banner Storm Vermin right there.
And my 3rd Saurus Knight is going to go right here.
And my 3rd Storm Vermin is going to just drop in right there.
Alright, I'm going to start placing my Thunderers right there.
Big old Rat Ogre right there. Let's just move this back a little bit.
Okay. And I'm going to put another Thunderer over here.
Plague Priest. No, let's put him right there.
I'm going to put some more Thunderers over here.
And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and toss my Warlock right up there, right at the line of skirmish.
Alright, and then we're going to put my Captain right here. Actually, he's going to go in the middle. And then I'm going to put my runic icon, which allows me to ignore magics, right behind them all. And then Peter's done deploying, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my deployments. So that is my army deployed in the 12-inch square deployment zone. We got some assassins on a little bit of a flanking maneuver. Storm Vermin over here, Clan Rats over there, and then the command unit with the Rat Ogre over here. Alright, so it's Peter. Since you went ahead and finished first, you get to choose who has the first battle round. But before that, I forgot to add, for this scenario, the target, the mark, if you will, does get an extra D3 wounds to start the game. He has 4 base. He has 4 base. So let's see how many more he gets. So he's only going to get 1, so he's at a total of 5. But I did pick up a healing elixir as a reward of battle last turn, so at any of my hero phases, I can use it to heal D3 wounds. Alright, so Peter, who's going to have the first battle round?
It's going to be Skaven turn 1.
Alright, let's get back for Skaven turn 1.
Alright guys, so here we are at the start of Skaven turn 1. We're just going to go ahead and do my hero phase. For my first spell, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Mystic Shield. Usually I get a +1 to all of my magic rolls, but because my Plague Priest is right next to my Skaven Warlock, his Cursed Tome is a wash because of the noxious fumes from my Plague Priest. So, I need a regular 6 to just go ahead and do my Mystic Shield, and I've got a 10. So, I don't believe Drew is in range to deny it.
Nah, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and put that Mystic Shield on my Rat Ogre right there. And we're just going to do a movement phase real quick. 6-inch movement right. Yeah. So he's just going to go there. I'm going to have him advance. And he's going to get an extra 5. So he's got 11 total. I'm going to have him tuck in right there. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to have my Warlock just go ahead and do his regular move of 6 inches. Yeah. There we go. Move you guys forward. So now they're just lined up nice and neat. And then finally I've got my Storm Vermin over here. And they're actually going to go ahead and move up like so. Alright, there we go. And that's the regular movement. So here we are with the shooting phase. I've got a 16-inch range with my Rat Ogre. Let's go ahead and shoot at the captain right there.
Now, you're not going to like this. That ruin that you're standing on is foreboding.
Right.
Which is -1 to hit.
I'll survive. Alright, so I'm hitting on a 6-up. Hey, there we go.
Who'da thunk?
Yeah. That's a wound.
Alright.
It's got a -1 rend.
So I need to show a 6 myself.
Okay.
And that's a 2.
That is not a 6, so it's going to be D3 damage. Let's see, another high one. That's 3 damage.
And the Pterodon Rider Alpha is dead.
So we're going to go ahead and declare some charges after that shooting. We're going to go ahead and start off with my Claw Leader. He's going to charge in 11 plus 2, 13 inches. Right there. We've got my Banner. He's going to go ahead and charge. He's charging not enough. That's only 6 inches plus my Bell Chimer, so that's definitely not enough. And finally my Bell Chimer to see if he's going to make it in. 8 inches. Nope. Not enough, unfortunately. Alright, so that is all the charging. So we're just going to go ahead and move on to combat. We've got my Claw Leader, so he's going to get his 2 attacks.
So you want to roll for Mask of Horror first. On a 1, you cannot attack.
Alright, so let's go ahead and roll for Mask of Horror. That's a 4, so we're good. So my Clan Rat, he's got his 2 attacks with his Rusty Blade. Hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s.
Nice.
2 hits. And 1 wound.
Alright, Skink Star Priest will save on a 5+. Oh, with a 4, so he takes a wound, so he's down to 4.
Alright, that's good.
And then he's going to swing back. He has his 3 attacks, and these are going to be 3s and 4s with a -1 rend. That's 3 hits.
Ooh.
Forced to wound. That's 1 wound with a -1 rend.
But because of my Clan Rat, because of my Clan Shields, I get to go ahead and ignore that -1 rend, so I'm just saving at a 5 up. Come on. There we go.
Alright. And then my Saurus Warrior is going to
within 3.
pile in. He has his club on a 4-3. That's a hit.
Alright.
And then a 3 to wound. Nope. And then I have my Powerful Jaws and Star Drake's Shield. I need a 5. Nope. Alright.
The little Clan Rat that could, and we're going on to Order, turn 1.
Okay, so for Order turn 1, I'm going to use my command trait Merciless Killer, which adds 1 to my wound rolls. And because I figure I really don't want to charge outside of the camp and leave my general too exposed, so I will make them kill better. And then for magic, I'm going to go ahead and use Arcane Bolt. And I need a casting value of 5. And that's a 7.
Yep.
These 3 Clan Rats are the only ones that are in range, so the one I elect to die is this Bell Chimer.
Okay. So he's dead.
And that's basically going to be it for my hero phase. Let's go ahead and do some moves. Okay, so for moving, let's see what we kind of need to do. Going to move my Alpha in striking mode. Just kind of situate everybody. Actually, you know what? My captain's not scared. He's gonna come out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My Pterodon is going to fly out to swing at, and he will be swooping as well.
Okay.
This guy over here. Over here. And Alright, that completes my movement. We're going to go on to shooting. I have my Thunderers and then the Kurnoth Hunter. The Thunderers, I'm going to start off with the only one that can shoot the Plague, the only thing he's in range of is the Plague Priest. So he has 2 attacks with his pistols, and he needs 4s and 3s with a -1 rend. So let's see what we got. Oh, nope, that's
2
no
3s.
hits. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down the line. All 4 of them are going to start shooting at the Plague Priest.
Okay.
So, this is going to be a 4. No?
Nope, it's not.
Then
That's
okay,
a 4.
so he hit, and he's within 6 inches of him, so he actually wounds on a 2. So that's a wound,
Okay.
and that you're in cover, so it's your regular save.
My regular save? Oh, because it's a -1 rend?
Yes.
Alright, so I've got a 5-up save. And that's a 6.
Next guy. Hits. He needs
Hits.
a 2. Good.
Alright. So regular 5-up save again. Nope. Just 1 damage?
Yes.
Alright, so he goes from 4 wounds to 3 right there.
And then I have one more Thunderer. And he hits.
That's a hit.
And he needs a 2.
That's a 2. Alright, so still my 5-up save. No, that's a 1. Alright, so he's going to go down to 2 wounds. Not too scared.
Alright, and then my Pterodon Rider is going to shoot his Sunleech Bola at the Rat Ogre. He needs a 4 to hit, and then a successful hit generates D6 wound rolls.
Okay.
That's
That's a hit.
And how many wound rolls do I get? 4.
4, okay.
And then these are 4s to wound. That's 2 wounds.
It's 2 wounds, alright. And I still have my regular 5-up save from my Rat Ogre, so let's see. I rolled a 4 and a 3. So, because he's got Mystic Shield and I rolled a 4 and a 3, that 4 actually does get saved, so he's actually to 3 wounds, at 3 wounds.
And then the Kurnoth Hunter gets 2 attacks. So with the Great Bow, he gets 2 attacks. The Hunt Master gets an additional +1 to hit. So he hits on a 3, and he will wound on a 2 because he's within 6 inches of my Skink Star Priest. And it has a rend of -1. So with his 2 attacks, he is going to shoot the Plague Priest. So he needs 3s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
2s to wound. 1 wound at a -1.
-1, alright, so because I'm in cover, I still get my regular 5-up. So that's another 1.
And that's D3 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use a reroll on that. So, let's see, 5-up, I need this. No, that's a 4.
That's gonna be D3 damage.
Alright.
And that's 3.
That's 3 damage, so he's dead. Alright.
So that's going to be it for my shooting. I'm gonna go ahead and declare some charges. My Saurus Warrior Alpha is gonna charge. And he's gonna go 5, which is gonna just make it. And I did forget, my Skink Star Priest has the ability Serpent Staff, which I'll give to the Saurus Warrior Alpha. Supposed to do it in my hero phase, but he hasn't been able to use it yet anyways. Wound rolls of 6 generate double damage. So this time, wound rolls of 5 will cause double damage as well.
Okay.
Not too impactful on 1 wound units, but
It's something.
yes. This Saurus Knight will charge with a 9. Let's keep him over here. Whoa. And then my drummer is going to go ahead and charge with a 6.
6. Ooh. I should make it in though.
Within a ½ inch, barely. So he's going to be right there. Let's go for a long bomb on this guy. Probably need like 10 or something. Let's see what I get. That's a 4.
That's a 4, so no.
And then my Pterodon Rider, who swooped this turn.
He gets a 3, just barely. Okay.
And then he is still within 3 inches of that feature, so we're both affected by that.
Okay.
So we have some foreboding. These are all being affected by the...
By the foreboding.
Yes. So to start the combat, let us go with my Rat Ogre, on the Rat Ogre first.
On the Rat Ogre? Alright.
Yep, so I have 4 attacks, And these are going to be 5s and 4s, re-rolling to hit and wound.
Oh boy.
No hits so far.
No hits.
Nothing. Literally
wounds.
nothing.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and swing with my lone little claw leader over here. He's going to go ahead and swing at the Star Priest. He's got his 2 attacks with 4s and 4s.
Mask of Horror?
Mask of Horror. So, let's see if he's too scared to move. Ooh, no. Close.
He's nervous.
He's nervous, but not terrified. So, 4s. It's no hits. Alright. Great combat so far.
We're going to go ahead and pile in with my Cold One Rider over here. And he's going to go ahead and swing at the what is this called?
Fang Leader.
Fang Leader. And he has his club, Celestite Club, which hits on a 3 and wounds on a...
Nice.
Yeah, so it is a 3-3, which is now going to be a 4-3. Okay.
Nope.
And then the Powerful Jaws and Star Drake Shield now is on a 6. Nope.
Nope.
And then the Cold One, Vicious Bite. I have 2 attacks, 4s and 4s now. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's alright.
I'm going to go ahead and swing with my Storm Vermin
This guy?
Drum Beater.
Sure.
Yeah. So they've got their Rusty Halberds with a to hit of 4 usually, so they're actually going to be hitting on 5s and wounding on 3s. So, let's see, we're going for a 5 on his banner. So I get 2 attacks with my Storm Vermin. So let's see.
No, you don't.
Nope. No, I don't.
So my Star Drake Icon now will go ahead and swing. He has 1 attack. He now needs a 4 and a 3 with his club. Hey.
That's a hit.
And there's a wound.
There's a wound. Alrighty, and it's a regular damage.
Yep.
So I get my regular save of 4 up for Storm Vermin. Let's see what I get. That's a 2, so unfortunately he meets his demise. Alright, so that's 3 dead so far.
You had your Rat Ogre, and
And is he within 3?
you sure are.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have my Rat Ogre swing at your Pterodon Rider. 4s to hit, but now they're 5s, so he's got his 4 attacks at 5 and 3. So, one of these needs to hit. None of them hits. Okay.
Now I'm going to go ahead and attack with my Saurus Warrior Alpha. He's got 2 attacks with a club on 4s and 3s. He's got 1 hit.
And 2s, because you're within 6 inches.
Yes, that's right. And then if I roll a 5 to wound, this will be double damage. No.
Okay, so just a regular damage attack. So instead of my 6 up, it goes to a 5 up. Nope, that's a 2. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have my Banner Storm Vermin pile in and attack the Drummer, Source Drummer. So he gets his 2 attacks at 5 up. I do believe. Yep, 5 up instead of 4 because of foreboding. So
Yeah, there's 1.
that's 1. And to wound, it's a 3 up. And that's a wound. Alrighty.
So I'll ignore your Ren, so I do have my 5 up.
Yep.
And we make it.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have my Fang Leader go ahead and attack your drummer there. So he's got 3 attacks, hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s. There's 2 hits.
Wow.
And then 3s to wound. There's
Alright.
2 wounds.
I need to show
Alright.
2 5-ups. Failed both
No.
of them, so
Alright.
we got the drummer.
Wonderful.
Alright, so I lost 2. I have a bravery of 10, which means that I'll be okay.
Yep.
You lost 4. Your bravery
Yep.
was 7, so this is D6 minus 3.
Let's see. 3.
There you go. That's
We're
what
good.
you needed.
Alright.
So now we will roll off for initiative. Turn 2. Rip.
Oh, great. Alright.
Now we're going to go to order.
Turn 2.
We'll be right back. Okay, I think for this hero phase, I'm gonna go ahead and use Crusader because I can't leave here, but I want to send my warriors out to meet the clan.
The clan rat.
Actually, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna use Merciless Killer. Because what I'm gonna try and do is Arcane Bolt that clan rat right now.
Magic Lightning.
On a 5-up. It's a 9.
It's a 9, okay.
So that's gonna be what, D3 mortal wounds? 6.
He's dead.
And I'm gonna give the Serpent Staff, keep it on the Source Warrior Alpha. So let's go ahead and do some moves. I'm gonna get this guy a little bit closer. He's gonna come over here. We're gonna shuffle over. So I'm gonna move right here, stay out of range of that thing. And my Sking Star Priest moves 8 inches. He's going to go ahead and pop over here. So he's got everybody in the bubble. My Source Warriors are going to shuffle over here. Actually, I'll run them too. So my Alpha is going to go 6 inches, running over the wall like a boss. And then the Star Drake is going 3. Okay. So for shooting, I have my brace of pistols going into the Rat Ogre, and he's going to be on 4s and 3s with a -1 rend. Double ones.
Okay.
My Pterodon Rider's got a Sunleech Bola, which will be on a 5 now. No.
Nope.
And then my Thunderers, we're going to go one at a time on the banner. So we're going to show a 4 and a 2. Nope. The next guy, there's 1. And then there's the 2.
There's the wound. Alright, so I'm going to do my, since it's just 1 damage, I've got to save a 4-up. Nope. I'm going to re-roll that though.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on. Nope.
Conversions.
Great.
So then that was 2 out of 3.
2 out of 4.
Well, I have 2 out of 4. I was talking about your rerolls.
Oh, yeah.
This guy over here is going on the Claw, the Fang Leader. Let's show a 4. And then
Yep.
a 2. That's
Nope.
a 1. And then the last guy on a 4.
Yep.
2. Good.
Yep.
That's a very 2.
Alrighty. Such 2. So good 2. Alright, so I've got my save of 4-up. Nope.
Would you like to use your last reroll?
You know what? Yeah, let's use my last reroll.
Alright.
Why not?
There it is.
There we go. He's saved.
Alright, and I forgot to check this range, but I'm assuming it's 30. Yeah. Actually, my Kurnoth Hunter is actually going to shoot at the Rat Ogre instead.
Okay.
So he needs 3s and 2s. That's 1
There's
hit.
1, 3, and a 5.
And that's a -1 rend.
It's a -1 rend,
D3
so
damage.
I go from a 5-up save to a 6-up save. But I still have Mystic Shield. That's a 6.
That is.
So, because of Mystic Shield and I rolled a +1 to my 5, that's a 6, so it's saved.
Alright, good job.
Wonderful.
So that'll be shooting. Let's go on to some charges. My Alpha is going to go ahead and declare a charge. And that's a 5. That's not going to get very far. My Banner's going to try and long bomb with a 12. 10.
Nope, not enough.
Let's move him back. But my Saurus Knight Alpha is going to get into the action for sure. He needs like a 4 or something. There's
Yep.
that. Okay. And I think that's going to be it. I don't want to get too crazy. So for combat, my Saurus Knight's going to pile in here and attack.
Yep.
He has his 1 attack on a 4 and a 3. That's a hit.
That's a 5.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. Alright, so I've got my regular 4-up save. Come on. No. Great.
Alright, and then your Rat Ogre is eligible.
Alright, so he's got his 5 attacks. He's gonna go on the Saurus Knight Alpha. So, 5 attacks, hitting on 5s. There's 2 hits right there. And wounding on 3s. There's 1 wound.
On a 5-up.
-1 rend.
Yep, I ignore.
Because 5-up, yep.
Alright, so that's a save. So then I have my Pterodon's gonna go 5s and 4s. No, he's not.
Nope.
And then my Saurus Knight Alpha, who just got into combat, is gonna go. He's got 4s and 3s.
Okay.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. So, 4 up. No. Okay, wonderful.
And Powerful Jaws, I need a 6 now. Nope. And then the Cold Ones, Vicious Bite, I need 4s. That's 1 hit.
6 and a 3.
4 to wound. That's a wound.
Alright, so I've got my 4 up. No. Just 1 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's down to 1 wound left.
Alright, that was
not looking good.
That's gonna be it for me. We did lose 2 on you, so this is D6 minus 5. So
now I lost 3.
That's right. This guy. So it's D6 minus 4.
Yep. Alright, so let's see.
You're good.
We're good. Okay.
So this is going to be Chaos Skaven turn 2.
Yep. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start off with magic for my Skaven. We're going to go ahead and take this little Mystic Shield off of my Rat Ogre. We're going to go ahead and use some Warp Lightning. It's got a casting value of 5.
Are you going to ride it?
No.
Thank God for that.
But because of Cursed Tome, I do take that 1 mortal wounds. So I go from 4 wounds, or 5 wounds down to 4.
Better than 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Great. Alright, movements. Let's see. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and do some shooting. He is in range of the Star Priest. Alright, so let's see how this goes. I've got a...
6.
Going to be shooting at the Star Priest. We've got a 6 and a 3.
No.
Nope.
Not as lucky as last time.
Unfortunate. Alright, so my Warlock is going to go ahead and shoot at your Alpha right there.
Which one?
Your Alpha on the
cold
one. The cold one, yeah. And he is outside of 3 inches, so he's going to be doing his regular shooting at a 4 up.
Nice.
There we go. And a 3 up to wound. There we go, there's that. It's a -1 rend, I believe.
Doesn't matter. 5 up. That's a 3.
Alright.
This 1 damage?
2 damage.
Oh, cool. So you killed him.
I killed him. Alright. And now we're going to go ahead and do a charge. So my Warlock Engineer is going to go ahead and charge in. Let's see how much he's got. He's got 4 inches. That is
womp womp.
Not enough. Alright, great. So, we're just going to go ahead and move on to combat. I've got my Rat Ogre with his regular 4 attacks hitting at 5s on your Pterodon Rider.
Nice.
There's 2.
Oh! Unpredictable destruction. Roll the dice.
Unpredictable destruction.
6 up.
Nope.
Just kidding.
Alright, so we just got those 2 attacks that hits. 3 ups to wound. There we go. 2 wounds.
And these are...
At a -1 rend.
Alright, so we're looking for 6s. Oh,
right.
fail both.
And 2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece.
2 damage. 2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, wonderful.
Cool. So that's going to be all we're doing for that turn. And now we're going to roll for initiative for turn 3.
Alright, come on. High roll. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and move on to a Skaven, turn 3. Alright guys, so here we are with the Skaven turn 3. We're going to go ahead and start off with my hero phase. I am going to go ahead and... Yeah, let's do Warp Lightning. We're going to do some Warp Lightning. I need to show a 4 because of my Cursed Tome. There we go. And you're out of range to cancel it. So, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and throw my Warp Lightning at your Saurus Knight right there. So, D3 damage.
Okay.
Let's see. And that's 3 damage right there. Alright, 3 mortal wounds. There we go. And now we're just going to go ahead and do a regular movement. 6 inches right over here. So that's a quick movement right there. So my Rat Ogre is going to try one last shot at your Sking Star Priest. It's going to be a 5 to hit. Nope. Alright. And we're going to see if we can charge in with anybody. Let's see.
Ooh.
So my Ogre is charging 11 inches. And he gets into your... have him over there. We've got that charge, and let's see if my Warlock is going to be able to charge.
Okay.
9 inches?
That won't get you to the half.
Nope, not the half. Alright, that's unfortunate. So, let's go ahead and do some combat.
Mask of Horror first.
Forced.
Forced.
Horror forced. Okay, not scared. Not scared at all. Okay. Because of a Rabid Fury, whenever they charge, each time I roll a 6 to hit, that gives me an additional... I get an additional attack. So, I've got my 4 attacks at 4s and 3s. Let's see. Nothing. Wonderful. Alright.
Okay.
Your turn. Kill him.
So my Sking Star Priest is going to swing back, and he needs 3s and then 4s. That's 1 hit.
Wonderful.
And that's nothing to wound.
Even better.
So, we are going to shimmy Bruce on in there. Bruce gets 3 attacks with his Quiverlings, and he hits on 3s and 4s. That's 3 hits. And because of Merciless Killer, these are actually 3s to wound. And that is just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound? Alrighty. So, is that a rend at all?
No.
Okay, so I've got my regular 5-up save. Let's see what I get here. Nope, he's dead. Great. Alright, so that's the end of Skaven turn 3. We're going to go ahead and start Order turn 3.
So for turn 3 of Order, we're going to do my Merciless Killer bubble once again. I think I'm just going to form a gun line and try and take down Warlock Meek. And I'm going to give the Serpent Staff to this guy, who's the only one in range now, which 6s will cause double damage. These are my only 2 source units left. And I'm going to cast some magic. I don't know what... Oh, hey.
Wow, you're within 18.
Yeah, so let's just Arcane Bolt it up. I need a 5. And that's a 6. So
6.
you need to show us 7 to unbind.
Exactly. So, let's see. That is a
6.
6. Darn.
Okay, and that's D3 mortal wounds, and that's a 3.
Wow.
And
So I am down to 1 wound left.
just for good measure, I'm going to pop my healing elixir, which is healing D3 wounds.
So you just back up to 1, or back up to full.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to get these guys up on the trench line, the wall. Bruce is going to go join them. And he's going to move within 8 inches.
Yep.
So, I'm just going to use my 4 Thunderers first, who need 4s and 2s.
There's 1.
And that's,
that's
2
2.
on -1 rend.
-1 rend, so I go from a 5-up save to a 6-up. And I think this is it for Warlock Meek. Yep. Dang. Alright, so that is the end of that skirmish battle.
Alright, so that is another major victory for the Order. We will go ahead and follow up with our rewards of battle. We will show you what we spend our renown on. And we will finish with closing thoughts and get prepped for our last and final, the pinnacle battle plan of the Shadespire Campaign. Okay, so for getting a major victory in the last battle plan, there is the condition called To the Victor the Spoils. It means I get to randomly generate a command trait along with my rewards of battle. And if I want a major victory, the next battle, once per, I can use that ability along with another ability that turn. So let's see what that random ability is. And that is going to be Reserves of Courage.
Great.
So my plus 10 bravery then goes to plus 12. That'll be fun. So let's go ahead and see what my rewards of battle is. With the major victory, I can roll 3d6 and then build the 2 that I want. And that's going to be a 6, 5, or 3. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use a roll of 5 to go ahead and get the Trickster Shard. With the Trickster Shard, the first spell of the game that gets unbound, that wizard that Peter will use, which he only has 1, will automatically suffer a mortal wound. The other Trickster Shard option was anytime my my general suffered a wound, that attacker would suffer a mortal wound instead. But since we've had a pretty back and forth magic game, I figured that one would be a little more effective.
We've been terrible with combat as well.
So we will go ahead and see what Peter got for his rewards of battle in just a second.
So guys, I only get 2 dice to roll, so let's see how much I get for my rewards of battle. 12. What does a 12 do? Legendary Hero. Your general's deeds in Shadespire have become legend. You earn an extra 6 renown. So on top of my 6 renown from losing, I have 12 renown to spend for buying something. So let's see what we get.
All right, we will come back when we have spent all of our monies, and we will be doing exactly that. All right, here is the rest of the renown spent, coming in at a whopping 88 renown. I have spent every single point on this warband that I'll be taking into the final scenario with me. Everything you saw in the battle plan is still there, and with the new addition of a Reaver and a Swordmaster, along with 2 Tree Revenants. Most of the decisions behind this were the fact that I have a lot of painting to do.
A lot.
So
that's an understatement.
We will see what the Skaven have found, and we will finish with some closing thoughts in just a second.
Alright guys, I had 12 renown to spend, so I spent all my renown, bringing me up to a grand total spent of 69. And, as you can see front and center, I've got some new toys. I actually just picked these up at a little garage sale. I'm actually okay with the little paint job that they have, but they are all Night Runners. This is actually a named character, but I'm just going to proxy him as the Night Runner leader because he is so freaking cool. These guys, I'm hoping they're going to be my saving grace because this guy did nothing. He's in the corner over here because he smells. But this is it. This is it, guys. This is the last fight that we have. Alright, so we will see you in Afterthoughts.
Alright, so that was the 5th battle plan. I survived assassination from the...
Quite healthily.
Yes, I, just to add insult to injury, I used my healing elixir to heal back the 1 wound. What,
He tried hard.
So, what do you think, critique-wise? Because I liked the way I played.
Yeah, I didn't like the way you played, but you played good.
I rolled really well.
Yeah, the dice were in your favor, and you had the strategy. I didn't really have the strategy, honestly. I just kind of went willy-nilly because I knew that he would... Wherever I put my last, like, hero and warlock, I would not be able to do anything cheesy at the beginning. So that sort of kicked my butt.
So I feel like you owe it to people to explain why you focused everything on the foreboding ruins.
For some reason, I thought that foreboding would give me a +1 against him to hit, so he would have to go +1 on his hits. But that's only in regular Age of Sigmar, not Skirmish.
Well, in regular Age of Sigmar, it affects bravery.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I thought that it was a good idea. None of my ideas are good ideas.
Because I don't know if you remember, but you were starting out strong. You put some clan rats over where we had the enchanted tree.
Yeah.
Which would have allowed you to reroll wounds.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe
my brain is empty.
The Night Runners were late to the assassination party, but we will see how they do. They were a recent acquisition.
Yes. I am very excited for these guys.
Yeah, they're able to do a couple other things because we are going to need to be quick in the next scenario.
Yeah.
So Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you guys so much for bearing with us to the end of the video. We are Suburban Warfare,
Yep.
and if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you didn't,
Yep.
thumbs down. We want to hear it. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave in the comment section below.
Let us know.
And subscribe to follow up. We will be
Yeah.
concluding the end of the Shadespire campaign. It all comes down to this. And the very next video, which you can find in the playlist, or if it happens to pop up right here.
Yeah, it's going to be right in the middle.
I haven't been doing that, but pointing here feels right. So we will see if that happens. So, as always, guys, thanks for gaming with us, and we will see you next time.